Hey guys, welcome back to another video of Impossible Mowers. In today's video, we got something very big happening. We are going to be moving all of this stuff neatly and safely to a different part of the shop. Some of the stuff might just be getting moved forward, some of it next to the shop. But anyways, the reason why we're doing this is because something big and gray is going to be going right in here. The Ford Explorer. Now, that video is going to be coming out Monday or Tuesday. I'm going to be making it Sunday, hopefully. If things go well, but nevertheless, we gotta get ready for it. So what I was thinking of doing, give you guys a little walk around here. There's a lot of stuff here, a lot of stuff that's been sitting here for years. Some of the stuff that actually came with this property, and some of the stuff we just placed here. And I kind of want to neaten it up, make it look nice. See, there's some, I don't even know what those look like, seesaws or tripods or something. So what I want to do is take the Kubota and the Sears Suburban, and there's a nice spot I made right over here. I'll show you. I want to clear all the stuff out, clear this stuff out right here, bring it to the junkyard, bring it to where it needs to be so it can be disposed properly. I can see the bear put a trash bag over here. But anyways, I want to grab the Kubota and the Sears Suburban, put them right up against here, nice and neatly. 1, 2. And then just imagine all this not here. And then I want to grab the 2 John Deeres and bring them right in here. At least one of them. I think we can fit both. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I think we can only fit one. So I'm thinking 1 John Deere here when this is all cleared out. And then we put another John Deere right here. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. But I think as we clear the stuff out, we'll kind of get a good glimpse, a good grab of what we're looking at here. But this is where the videos are going to be made. I have these nice stone slabs right in the spots, right where I want them. And there's some more slabs on this side too, so that we can roll Dora right in here and just start working on it. In case you guys don't know, I call Dora the Ford because Ford Explorer, Dora the Explorer, I don't know. That's just my kind of way of thinking, I guess. But as you guys can tell, I am a bit of a connoisseur for these kind of rigs. I do have a good amount, but a good amount of them actually run and drive. There's only 2 in this lot that don't have the potential to run and drive. It's this one and this one. They could have a motor put in them. The transmission's blown. Transmission's blown, no engine. So these are both going to be used as parts vehicles. Although this one, we did find the spare transmission to it. So this actually will not be used for parts. This is actually going to be used as a mower at some point. So really it's that guy. But as of right now, these 2 guys. So we're going to be pushing those guys to the back, just neatening this whole place up. You know, you can see there's some wiring here. This is a lot of junk, a lot of stuff here. And I mean, when you're owning a mower shop, and you're making YouTube videos, gotta have it neat. So a lot of the wind came in here, ripped up these tarps, moved them about. We're going to be replacing those, just getting new ones. I'm not going to be doing that in today's video. I'm just going to cover them the best I can, but I am going to be going to Harbor Freight next week and getting some new tarps. So these are like 8x12, so they're like $8. I mean, they're pretty cheap tarps. But anyways, that's what's going to be happening today. We are going to be using not the Suburban. We're going to be using the Poulan, since that thing is running like a top. And we're going to hook up a chain, fill up these tires, and get these tractors moving. Now, in case you guys do not know, these John Deeres are freaking heavy. They're almost 100% cast iron or some sort of thick steel. I'm not a professional. This 317 is not nearly as heavy as the 140. The 140, I'm not good with math. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty damn sure it's got to be anywhere between 800 to 1,000 pounds because it's got the blade deck, the cast iron Kohler motor. It's literally the whole mower. It's got everything on it, and it is freaking heavy. It's so heavy, I tried to put it in my shop one time, and I cracked my floorboards. I cracked the first 2 of them, and that's what told me, okay, this is way too heavy of a mower, which is why I don't make videos of the John Deeres inside. It's going to destroy my shop. So, you know, that's why we have them out here, but they're tarped. This one's got a hood, luckily. That one does not. It's got a very bad hood, so I have to make sure that one is 100% tarped. And this one should be tarped too, but you can see the wind. But anyways, enough jawing. I figured I was going to move the John Deeres first, but I figured, you know what, we should clean up around the John Deeres and this spot specifically first. So I'm going to actually grab the Poulan with the trailer. I'm going to move the Sear Suburban, back the trailer right into here, move all this junk out, and just load all this junk into it. And then all this scrap, load into it too. And we're going to put the scrap somewhere over here. It's not going to be neglected because I do have connections with some guys at our local junkyard, and they're really happy to take this stuff off our hands. They have a nice scrap pile, and they're kind of a connoisseur for these grills anyways, so they are willing to take it. So I'm just going to neatly put him over there, nice and neat, and then bring the Poulan back, tug the Deeres, hopefully, and then put them in their spots. So without further ado, enough jawing. I'm going to start getting the Poulan over here ready for towing. Alrighty guys, alrighty, got the Poulan running amazing. I backed it in forgetting that I had to move the Suburban and some other stuff, but what I just did off camera was I moved that Sear Suburban, and I'm gonna get a construction bag and see if I can't pick up all this junk, except this looks savable. Good old unit. So back to it. I'm actually, you know what, let's do a magic snap. I like those. I'm gonna snap my fingers and all this junk is gonna disappear. 3, 2, 1. Boom, got it all in the bags. Gonna take that to the dump and we're gonna start tackling that job, which is gonna be pretty nice. So getting all this junk out of here. So without further ado, let's carry on. Alrighty guys, just got done making a quick dump run now. It's actually starting to look a lot better back here. Been always wanting to get to this, but I've been just waiting for the day where we start to get the Ford here so I can start to clear it all out. But it's looking good. So I'm gonna untarp these two guys and show you what's under there. I believe this is a old snowblower. I think, yeah, no, I think this is an old snowblower. We'll find out. And the reason why I tarped it is because it's good for parts, because we got another snowblower, Poulan brand, and it's got the same parts for it. So that's why that's there. And this is a push mower. Now you're all going to be thinking, well, why haven't you gotten it running? This was a push mower that you guys saw on the channel many months ago. I mean, it may have been years, actually, 2 years from now, yesterday, I don't know. It was a long time ago. And I stopped doing the work on it because I found out that the engine had a lot of internal problems. There was metal shavings. I even cracked open the valve train, and because this one doesn't have rocker arms, it's got the, you know, the flat. I'll show you. Here, I'll show you. This unit was just not good. Right there. And it's been a hunk. I bought new parts for it just to find out that it had a problem. So I'm using this as parts too. But what really sucks is you guys are probably thinking, well, why don't you fit another motor in there? These styles of push mowers are really hard to fit another motor on. It is possible, but it takes a lot of work. You have to get a different belt size. You have to even change the pulleys. With some of these, you have to change the pulleys depending on how big of a motor you're getting, because this setup is only rated for this stock motor. If you're going to upgrade it ridiculously like a V-twin, not that any of you would have to upgrade the pulleys because they're not going to handle all that RPM. It's just like the same thing with our mud mowers. We have to change out the plastic ones for the steel ones. I mean, it's a lot of work. I don't have the time for it. I've even tried to sell it and a couple people wanted it, but then they never showed up. So it's just been sitting here. And so I've just been tarping it up just because I threw some new paint at it. And, you know, I'm sure somebody could probably save this motor because it still turns over and has compression. It's just got some internal problems. So I honestly, I was thinking about scrapping this a few times, but it's the one time you scrap something like this that you actually get a mower that has this same motor and you need those specific parts. So I've just been saving it. You know, it's always good to use in case you need a quick cash grab. You know, somebody needs a mower done and they don't have a flywheel or they don't have a blower shroud. Boom, you got one right there and you get to save money. So that's why, you know, I tarp this kind of stuff. And it looks pretty cool, you know, and not, you know, it's not, you don't ever get these days a chrome air filter on your mowers. Like, it's not a thing anymore. They do not do that anymore, especially with a push mower. So I think it's pretty cool. This thing's from the 70s. I mean, it's a real piece of history. But it's unfortunate we couldn't get it going. Because I just don't feel like tearing the block down and doing all that hard work. I'm a bit of a ride mower guy. I've never really been a push mower guy, but this push mower is just far too gone for any work, in my opinion. But it's good for parts. Somebody might want that transmission. Somebody might want something off of it. So it's for parts. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to start by clearing everything this way so that we can get into this stuff right here. So I'm going to take, looks like we got some old sleds, go-kart bucket, radiator, trashing what doesn't need to be here, but keeping what does. Like, those sleds are perfectly fine. I'll probably just tarp them. And that seat I'm going to keep because it's perfectly fine. Just going to tarp it. But things like this junk radiator, the seats I am actually saving for a video. I'm not going to tell you what it's going to be about, but it's probably not going to happen until next year. So I am keeping these, but things like, you know, the radiator, you know, we got some junk, blower shrouds to some ancient mower that we don't even have anymore. You know, just small stuff like this that's got to go. So, that's what I'm going to be doing right now. We have the Poulan hooked up right back here. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly clean out all of this stuff, put what needs to be put on the side of the shop neatly, and then throw away anything we don't need. And then we're going to tackle this stuff. This stuff, it's too big and hunky and chunky and metally, Jesus, too much metal, pretty much. So I'm going to lay it flat on the ground right over here on this edge. I'm going to do that on purposely because if I hang this kind of stuff on the side of my shop, it's really ugly. So I just don't want to do that. But also a lot of the stuff is junk. That wood pallet's gonna actually stay, but all this is junk. So I'm gonna find a time to bring this to the scrap yard, or even our junkyard. Actually, we have down the road we have a junkyard where we take our trash, and they take stuff like this. So, you know, a lot of this is time consuming. So rather than just boring you guys with all this stuff, I'm just gonna move it on the side, keep it there. So it's gonna be nice and hidden, but it's not gonna be forgotten. And then after this stuff is out, I kind of want to take that pallet and use it, because this used to be the tire section. We used to have a tire section here before I made a YouTube channel, but a lot of the tires, I found out, got really dry rotted and stuff because the tarp had a leak and so on and so forth. Anyways, blah blah blah. So we're going to be using the Poulan for that stuff because that is really heavy and I'd like to use the trailer for it. Some of you guys might be looking at me and going, what the hell are you doing? This is too small of a trailer. We find a way here in Impossible Mowers. I'll tell you that. We always find a way. But to start off with, this is the easiest stuff. I mean, really easy. Some of the stuff is actually going to stay, like the bucket seat and the sleds. They're going to stay where they are. But like I said, all this other stuff, gotta go. So I guess we'll kick on the fast play. Yeah, why not? We'll kick on the fast play and just get it going. And then after the fast play, we'll take this, which is super light, put a brick under the axle right there, right in that little parking spot. So without further ado, let's get her going. Alrighty, not done yet, but this is definitely going to the trash. This thing is seized up and locked up tight. And it's an attachment to a mower I do not have. So I'm gonna have this go in the scrap pile too. So we're gonna have this, all that junk, put right over here, and that'll be good, because then if not this week, the next week, back up the trailer right in here, the big car trailer we use to haul cars. I meant the mower, sorry, the big mower trailer. Haul that in here, take all that stuff, put it in, out it goes. But we can at least see what we got in here. Looks like an old weed whacker. Don't know what that's about, but it's down here, it's junk. Yeah, it's looking really good. I think this will be a good spot for the deers. You know, they're just kind of out of the way, and it leaves a good portion of the spot for Dora. So alrighty, get her going. So what I'm gonna do right now off camera is just take this stuff and put what needs to be scrapped over here in this spot, and then put what doesn't neatly against this wall. I had an Australian accent there for a second. Boy me. So yeah, that's what's gonna happen. So I guess we'll do another snap. Get all this junk out of here. So 3, 2, 1. Boom, just like that, we are all clean. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to take the Poulan, and instead of loading it on the trailer, I don't know, let me see. It's actually not that heavy. So actually, yeah, I'm going to load it on the trailer. Load it on the trailer, back it in, clear all that stuff of course, back it in, and maybe right actually where the muffler is where we're going to lay it. This is supposed to be far back into there, but so many weeds have grown, I haven't kept up with it. And we'll take the chicken fencing with us too, and we'll just put everything along the side here so that the trailer can come pick it up, and that'll be good. So to the Poulan. Perfect. See, now we can have the trailer come right in here, take it right up. Alrighty, on to the next task. She's running good. She's running damn good, I'll tell you that. We got the area cleared up. I'm gonna move those white stakes, but it's whatever. And I've had a change of thought. I'm actually thinking if we put, actually it's not really a change of thought, it's the same thing actually. I was gonna take the 317, put it in here, then take the 140 since it's the biggest, lay it straight right here. Or I might actually just take the 317, put it in here, take the 140, meet it right with it right here. In fact, that's what I'm going to do, because I have to think about tarp space. So let's get that done. I'll move that other stuff in a bit. You there for now. Get you there for now. All right, it's been a while since we've seen the 140 and the 317 up close on the channel. I know I said I was going to get it running, but I'm going to be honest with you guys, it's not just the parts, it's also me. I mean, I can't find time to do them. And then the 140 needs a starter, which I bought. It was the wrong one. Sent it back. And I have to wait till the starters are on stock again, so it's gonna be a while before you see these. I'd like to get them running this year, but that might be a pipe dream, so I'm thinking it's more of next year. But we will get to them. We will get to them. The thing is these older mowers, the parts aren't as available as these newer ones. That's why you're seeing me do all the newer ones, like the 90s and 2000s style first. You know, a starter for them is 40 bucks. The starter for this is like 120. You know, because I don't like buying, with these types of mowers, I don't like to buy junk. I like to buy factory OEM. Oh, the camera lens here. But yeah, this tarp is pretty much done. Yeah. I'm still gonna use it until I can get the new ones, but all right, I'm gonna untarp all of this and then we'll get right back to it. All right, guys, we are in the belly of the beast here with the old 140, 48-inch blade deck. This thing is really low on air, so we're gonna hook up our little mini air compressor here. Ooh, it's pissing out some air. That's good. I might be here a while, so you know, I'm gonna check back up with you guys. I'm actually gonna cut the video here and I'm gonna check back up with you guys if this airs up or not. Now we're gonna have ourselves a little tug of war. See if we can't get the Poulan to pull this fat John Deere straight up, as far up as it can go, and then we can push it right into its little spot. See if it works. Like nothing. I mean, those tires just grab. There she is. I think we'll be able to just right in there. We just move these puppies out of the way. Maybe get these electrical cords out of the way. All this old stuff. See, it's caught under the deck. It'll be all right. Well, let's see what happens here. What I'm gonna have to do is brick up this tire with something. on the very thing that I wanted to ground it out on. Okay. Give me a second to figure this out. Alrighty, got the Deeres right where I want them. I was gonna have the 140 in, but she wanted to go this way, so there she is. So I'm gonna snap my fingers and put the tarp on. Alrighty, got her done. All cleared out. Right on. Well guys, we got it done. I still got some picking up to do, but that's no biggie. I'll do that off camera. Got the Deeres in a nice spot, and this is going to be Dora's new location, which is going to be good. So, as always, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Share the video too if you're feeling like it. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions about still the John Deeres or anything that we do here, hit me up in my email or my contacts. I have both of them on there, and I have my you know, the comment section, so go away and ask questions or just comment, you know, whatever you want to do. So without further ado, I hope you guys stay safe, and I'll catch you guys next time. This is Impossible Mowers out.